Hello everyone, this is another Dirty Gamer cast with an unboxing video of this behemoth Xbox One Elite wireless controller, which is apparently very hard to get considering its high price point, and they did not make that many. They didn't want to make more money, considering I had to pre-order this just within days before multiple sites sold out. So there was lots of mocking for this controller, yet people are buying them. So who's to blame? You the consumer or the producer? You both failed me. That's my answer. So, to destroy any value this controller has, I'm going to open it. Let us examine the box itself first. Front cover, Elite Wireless, minute sans fill. Weak tag holding it up, because you know, this is really gonna like survive hanging on that. Fail. Includes, you hope it includes the controller, you don't know what's gonna be in here. Interchangeable pads. Interchangeable thumbsticks. Paddles. Carrying case. AA batteries. USB cable. Well, there's a bonus. People are complaining that this does not include a rechargeable battery. The PlayStation 4 has an internal rechargeable battery. Those are poor. You want another poor interchangeable battery? No. I want the battery that I can actually swap out. So, people are complaining that because it doesn't have an internal rechargeable battery, that's the only advantage I think this has. Because think about it, people. If it had an internal one, you couldn't change it. So, you choose. And plus, you can get a plug-in, you can get one of those rechargeable batteries cheap if you can actually do some research. Here's the back. I don't know about this. We'll have to look more into that pad. Now, looking at the way this is housed itself, already not a fan. You know, all these packages I really detest. So, apparently the only opening is this top. There's also a place on the bottom. I have a feeling all these things are going to need to be displaced. And by displaced, I mean sliced. I'm going to slice here. I'm not a fan of using the slices because basically this box, again, the way this is designed as usual, ruined. Wow. And I try to make a very fine cut. Not a fan of this at all. Again, very fine. Did that open it? I can't even tell. I have to try the bottom one before. That one opened better. This one did not open as well. So, hear that air hiss, and the value plummet to 0. Another upside down open here, because again, that's the way they want you to open it. Ugh. I did not slice the bottom, so therefore I will not slice the bottom. So, presenting case. Xbox One sign on top of case. One zipper. This I have a problem with. One zipper? Really couldn't just make another zipper to put it simple? Especially with how much this costs. Already disappointing. Give me 2 zippers so I can open it either way. Like a bag. A real bag. Already not a real bag. As I open, weak mesh. On the top. Controller. Right there. Finish looks like a magnet for disaster. Considering how much this costs, I think this finish will not hold up looking at it already. This very strange pad, which again, just feeling it, feels unnatural and not worthy already of the ludicrously high price tag. Fail. People talk about this. That's right. Look how easy, and I mean ridiculous easy with light-like force to get this stick out. In case you didn't figure it out, folks, this is magnetic, which all is like means is like, oh, it's asking to get like either lost or worse. Because again, if I can just do it like that, and this is their big feature. Ooh, it's magnetic. I don't want it magnetic. Magnetic means like any like weak force can like get it thrown off. Fail. Now I've taken the controller out of its packaging, and behind it is this thing. A weak foam wedge. Really? I paid X amount, X triple X digits amount of dollars for a weak foamy, which is cents on the dollar. Fail. Foamy. Fail. Next, this is what's holding these very expensive components. Doesn't come out though. Ooh, this is affixed to the bag. I cannot take it out of the bag. Can't explain that one. Now, this is one of the thummies. This thumbie is different than the thumbsticks that are on it, as you can see. I will do a brief demo of replacing the thumbsticks. Here you go. But again, remember people, it's magnetic. This can be easily pushed or lost. I will do another. Now the question is, this horrible thing. Ugh. So, it comes out easily. As you can see back, it is the matching crossface, D-pad crossface, which goes here. I really detest this. I think this is terrible. The touch of it and the feel is not natural. It feels like I'm putting my thumb on, like, again, just very hard, rough indentations, which doesn't feel like in-game is going to be very accurate or quote-unquote elite, as the controller is stated. Fail. I hate it already. So, because of that, I will take out the crossface. If it can come out, this seems very wedged, this particular one. Okay, got it out. Here we go, another demo. This should have been the one that was on here. This seems like a complete fail at R&D on every level. Why? Who thought that something of this could compare to this? I don't get it. I really don't. Again, I know everyone has their preference, but this to me, considering how much that probably was, a complete waste. Anyway, so I showed you one set of thummies, or replacement thumbsticks. As you can see, they are different, but again, if I'm going to pick between these two, I'm going to stick with this. Now, comparing these two thumbsticks, this is higher, which is supposed to mean, you know, you're supposed to get a quicker or better feel, I guess, because they're taller, so the responsiveness is different. I'm going to can compare the other thumbsticks, which are also included here, as I pull them out. Just going to take out one, just for comparison. So these have the same type there, but these are also taller. I think I'm actually going to go with the taller one and sub these in. So taking out the shorties and put the tall one. Yeah, you can definitely see a higher stick level there. So I'm gonna try these. What I'll do is I'll put these two short ones, put these back. Again, I'm just gonna show you quickly. Tall ones. Right on that. Now, because to me this has the same, this to me feels exactly the same as the other Xbox sticks, I would highly recommend a cover, because I think these are very prone to getting destroyed. Putting these back as well. Now, you see these empty slots here. Some sort of, you know, like golf club looking things. Well, which I find kind of interesting. These are already pre-attached. These are the paddles. They're already affixed on the back. I find it interesting. They do have a slot for that, but they're actually pre-attached. I don't know how people will feel about that. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying to get a feel of the paddles, but again, I guess these are more for driving games. And also focusing on the back here, you have 2 green notches, and they actually go up and down pretty easily. These are for the triggers. Yeah, I can feel the difference. Yeah, you can actually hear the difference too, which is kind of interesting. Platinum chromey type finish on the top, green sync button. I find it interesting. I personally rather maybe this would have been green instead of it being green under, which I find kind of, I don't know. I mean, they put that color there, but I don't know. I'm wondering if you can use it like that. Maybe you could. I have to demo that. So, as you can see, the buttons are not colored. This is supposed to be a fully programmable controller with the app that is going to be needed. And there's also on the front a 1 and a 2 notch here. See, it went to 2, went back to 1. And most likely for programming purposes. I'm putting the wedge back. Now, I'll leave this here. Leave this here. I'm going to go under the box. See what's under the box. Because I see something under the box here. Ah, the USB cord is actually in here. I think it was like that. So let me just show you. You can see it is a green and black, it looks to be. This is packaged in a pretty flimsy, again, paper cardboard thing. Not a fan of this at all, considering again the high price point. I think they could have put a. I'd rather this have had its own proprietary slot or something in here. Although, as I do it, but not them, not the producers or anything, it will fit in this weak mesh part. So I don't know. It was in here. Also, what is in here are the batteries, AA batteries. If you can try and get a little bit of that, you're most likely just, you know, basic. I'm not going to open that in because if you have as many controllers as I do, you have enough batteries and or rechargeables. So again, showing the bungee type cord USB cable, which is included. I mean, really, the green only kind of matches, I guess, that top. And again, if you're going to look under it, obviously it is, you know, the Xbox color is green. But I find it kind of weird that they decided to only go again with that accented green here, top, just for the switch notches, and again under this. So I don't know. R&D or whatever doesn't seem like a very consistent color scheme because again, a majority of this is black and chrome. So. And there looks like to be some sort of manuals here. Yeah, there is. I'm going to have to turn it because, again, the great, as usual, packaging. I think all these controllers that I've unboxed have all had this upside down. I'm not a fan of the way they want you to open it, and then when you open it, you basically always wind up turning it around over. There's your manual for the quick setup guide. That is also in there. Again, I'm not going to actually open it. I don't think I really have any reason to do that right now. So, just, you know, for this very expensive controller, the packaging, I'm not really, again, I mean, it fit, you know, like I said, it fit okay. It's not really a hard case. I mean, I think if this gets on that top, it does not offer much protection to me. And again, this mesh part, which again to me is the only functionality for that is for this cord, which wasn't in here. Again, it was in its own proprietary cheap box. I want to say already, I don't feel... Oh, wow, even worse. So here's a pro tip. This mesh part, which again to me should be where the cord is, won't close. Not a fail. So they made this to where basically, I believe it's because these sticks, I'll just show you, again, so if I take these sticks out, I just have a feeling, no, it still doesn't really close well. So, fail for the case. Case will not close if you actually want to use the case mesh. What's the point? So, already, I have to say, in terms of, again, pre-demoing it, I don't know if I can recommend it. Or maybe, I mean, you can find your own case for it, I guess. But, again, you have to be aware it's magnetic, so these things, and who knows if they're going to have any replacement parts for this. I mean, does the look, it looks nice. The feel, you know, definitely feels heavy. I think it feels heavier than the stock controller. Demo time will you know, tell if the actual thing itself is actually going to be worth it. But I have to say, in terms of the actual packaging inside of it, a lot of lack of foresight here. So, just to present you one last time, it's the box, cord, case, weak case. This has been the Xbox One Elite Controller Dirty Gamer review. Remember, you can reach me Twitter at Dirty Gamer. 2 R's. Also my Twitch, twitch.tv/dirty2Rs_gamer. And you can check out my other YouTube videos, Dirty Gamer 2 R's. Like, subscribe, and or donate. This has been Dirty Gamer. Get your game on.